I'm feeling like dude in the back. Dude, I'm a little bit concerned. I'm a little bit worried. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of MLB 21 Road to the Show. Dude, it's a big day. And spring training is over. The month of March is over. As you guys can see, I mean, we did pretty well. What's our final record here? Oh, I was counting the green W's. It's in the top left. We went 19-8 with the Phillies in spring training, which is good. I mean, it is spring training. You know, we talk about practice, so it doesn't mean too much. But things went well. I feel like we did really well. We averaged 486. We had 6 home runs, 17 RBIs, a 500 on-base percentage, which is pretty good. And this is it, man. Like, the next thing that we do is to advance to the regular season, and we're going to find out, are we staying with the Phillies? Are we getting moved back down to the AA or AAA affiliates? What's going to happen here? Let's hit the button. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm going to be sick. You've been optioned to AAA Lehigh Valley. Your next game is on April 12th.
You can only control what you can control. We hear that all the time. You cannot control who else the organization has at your position, and you know that better than most.
Yeah, no, I do. I know I was come up in the minor leagues. I had a coach tell me, Jeff Datz, he told me, hey, I know you got Richie Sexton in front of you, who ended up hitting 350 big league home runs, and Jim Thome, who's one of the greatest players of all time, 612 homers. Those were the two guys ahead of me when I was coming up in the minor leagues. And I remember Jeff Datz saying to me, he goes, you know what, Case? Control what you can control. If you hit and you keep hitting, they're going to have to do one of two things. They're going to have to call you up or they're going to have to trade you. And they called me up and then traded me. So the two things worked out good. I got called up and then I realized Jim Thome was there and they traded me to the Reds and I had, end up going to a few All-Star games with them. So it was a great thing. But at the end of the day, for all players out there, you can only control what you can control, and that's going out and putting up numbers.
I mean, dude, I'm going to be honest. That's one of the best motivational speeches, whatever you want to call it, that I've heard. The timing couldn't have been better for that. I really appreciate that. That is something I needed to hear there. But holy cow, is that disappointing? And I don't even see Matt Vierling in the lineup. I legitimately am sad. Like, I legitimately have a knot in my stomach now. I'm like stumbling over my words because I'm so sad.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East.
We can only control what we can control, fellas. We just got to keep on grinding. We got to keep on putting up numbers, and they've got two options. Call us up or trade us. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's go, baby. It's fine. Down but not out. Taking a lick, but going to stand right back up and stand tall. Let's go, baby.
So next to hit is
back in the Blues, man. The Lehigh Valley Blues. I can't, dude. I thought for sure we were gonna get called up. I thought for sure we were staying. Are the Phillies sure they don't need like a team manager? Do they need a water boy? Do they need somebody to come in and clean out the lockers, do the dirty uniform laundry, anything like that? Because I'd rather do that than play down here in AAA. 4-seam slider, sinker, splitter. Here we go. That's slow. I wouldn't. We're going to keep chasing the dream, dude. I mean, it's going to be fine. It's a long journey. We can't expect to be called up immediately. So that's a wrap. That is a whole last season.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second.
We didn't hit the home run. That's a whole season and then some, and we're still down here in the minors. But it's all right, dude. I've been like chatting with some of you guys on Twitter and stuff. I mean, some guys haven't even been called up out of AA after a whole season or even multiple seasons. So overall, I think we're on a good pace, a good track record here. We'll kind of see what happens. Top of the fourth, 2 outs. Got a guy on 4-seam slider, sinker, and a splitter. Foul. Nearly made it there. A little bit out in front of that 4-seam. That's interesting. We got to calm it down, Trev. Let's reel it in. That's outside. Ooh. Keep running. He went to second, right? There's no way he didn't advance. You're a 76 speed. Excuse me? Gonna end up fouling, or not fouling, but popping that one up as well. That's unfortunate. All right, 2 pop-ups, 1 to left, 1 to right. Not our best return to the power swing to drive and a run. Here we go. Not our best return to the minors. I'm going to guess some pitches here. 4-seam slider, sinker, splitter. That's inside. But yeah, we're going to be fine, man. We're going to keep on digging. We're going to keep on doing our thing. We're just going to, keep our head down, do our thing, let our game do the talking. Might think about adding some different types of equipment and stuff. Come on, Trev, you can't strike out, though. You really can't strike out here. Let's go. Okay, that's my fault. We shouldn't have swung at that second ball. We're going to pop that one up as well. Good timing, good PCI placement, 3 pop-ups in a row. All right. Let's get the mentality in check here. But yeah, there's things we can do. We can check out some of the new, equipment. We might add some perks and archetypes and stuff like that. I don't want to rush it along too much. I'm also probably going to be doing some grinding off screen. I don't want to be stuck down here in the minors for too long, but it's a part of the process, part of the journey. Here we go. Top of the 8th, we're up by 1. Got a guy on first base. No outs. 4-seam slider and a 2-seam.
First pitch on the way.
Stay fair, dude. Oh my gosh. All right, we're having a hard time buying a hit here. Having a trouble, he says. Say that again. Here we go. Dude, when it rains, it pours. That's inside. 1-2 count. Hang in there, Trev. Here we go.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for
grounded right into a double play. Oh my gosh. The good news is we can just kind of laugh it off and not worry about it.
Next, here
because we got to go home here. This is interesting. This is going to be a good game, dude. Here we go. Got the force out at home.
hit down the third base line.
Got him. Get the double play. Got him. Let's go. That was huge. Finally, some good news. And it looks like we ended up losing the ball game anyway. So, all right, things are going well. 0 for 4 with an L.
We're shining a spotlight on this young hitter, and it seems like for the first time, he's running into some struggles at the plate. Got Carlos Pena with me on the show today. And Carlos, what's it like that first time?
I had one bad game, and you're talking about struggles at the plate?
Reality check for you?
Yeah, no doubt about it, Ben. I mean, look, you've been one of the best players in your high school, college career. Then you get drafted. Now you're in the professional ranks, and then you hit that spot where, hey, man, there's some fierce competition out there, and all of a sudden you don't feel so good at the plate.
It was one
What are you
game.
going to do about it? And it's so easy to let it just spiral out of control. You have to get a hold of yourself, take a couple of deep breaths, and slow things down and keep it simple, because this is when it gets real. You will hit these spots, but the ability to manage them, it's key. So you have to go up there, calm yourself down. For me, it was take a few pitches, even spend a game where I would just take one strike every single at bat, and that would slow me down. And I wouldn't think of it as a waste of a pitch. It was actually an investment so that I would start getting my bearings again and getting my footing. And then as you start feeling better at the plate, then you can be a little bit more aggressive. And so now instead of the slump lasting, 2 weeks, you just keep it to a few days. That was very important for me through the minor leagues, and I took that all the way up into the big leagues.
Okay, so I can really appreciate Carlos Pena there. He's always had good insight. I've really enjoyed his cutscenes. I balled out in the last episode. We hit numerous home runs, numerous RBIs. Things were going great. Like, we have been on an absolute tear, and we have one 0 for 4 game, and they're talking like we're in a slump. It's not even like we even struck out there. They were well-hit balls. We just couldn't find any. I feel like this was calculated. I feel like this is some sort of a hit piece. I think there might be some sort of a conspiracy going on here. Somebody's conspiring against us, man, I swear. I'm going to have to put my tinfoil hat on. I don't know, man. It doesn't seem right, so we're getting started off with an 0-1. 0-1 start to the season, man. Obviously, not exactly the direction we want to be going, especially as the second place squad of the entire AAA. Here we go. Top of the first, we've got 2 guys in scoring position, and we are going to drive in a run. We're going to work on that discipline. We're going to work on that clutch. 4-seam, 12-6 curve, slider, change up, and a 2-seam. That's low and in. East to lay off that one. Here we go. Early lead. Let's get it. Low change up, a little bit out in front of it. That's okay. We're close. We're dialed in. We're going to be fine. Dude, this is a beautiful field.
This is a nice little momentum either way.
Okay. Let's look at it like the, bridge in the background and the apartment complex. I mean, it's not the craziest thing I've ever seen, but it looks like a beautiful part of the world, beautiful part of the country. Here we go. All tied up. 2-2. That's going to be a 3-2 count. Brought it full. He doesn't want to walk the bases loaded, so I would hope he's going to give us something here. Let's go.
Here's the payoff pitch.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about. All right, that's going to be worth 2. I'm just going to stay here at first base. Nice little bobble by that left fielder there is going to secure the second RBI. So we'll take it, dude. All right, that was pretty solid. Going to be honest, I really, really miss seeing Matt Vierling back us up. Miss getting on, I mean, come on, dude. Telshaw, who are you? What is this? What is this team? I leave for 1 month to do some spring training, which I thought was preparing me for the majors, but apparently it's just not meant to be, even though we balled out and probably had the best performance of all players in spring training. 4-seam, 12-6 curve, slider, change up, 2-seam.
He's set and the pitch.
But yeah, man, I leave, and then all of a sudden this just isn't my team anymore. There's no Matt Vierling. There's no whoever else. I don't really care about anybody else if you want me to be real.
The 0-1
That's low.
delivery. Little slide step action.
Here we go.
Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
This pitcher's a little bit too worried about that guy on first base. That's going to give us enough time to be able to hit that ball. JK, I'm staying at 1. Probably. We would have been caught at 2. I think we definitely would have been caught at 2. We are going to be taking off here. Let's take an extra step. Going to take off. It's going to strike out. We're out. Oh, we're safe. Oh, my goodness. Why would we go feet first on the slide right there? That didn't make any sense. All right. Kevin Velasco. I do recognize that name. I haven't forgotten you in the past 4 weeks. Part of me wishes I could have.
This is on the ground over to first. Bird gloves it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is
Nothing
over.
really else to say. If that was Matt Vierling, things would have gone much, much differently.
Bottom of the inning now.
Bottom of the 4th here, still up by 2. Going to be playing some defense. Let's go to first base here. Should be an easy play. There it is. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, it's just going to take time. I can't think of anything else that we could be doing that's really going to make a difference. I feel like I've put my heart and soul into all the teams, all the at-bats, all the opportunities that we have, and it just hasn't made a difference. 2-seam, knuckle curve, splitter, and a slider. We can't let it get us down, but like I said, I have done a little bit of research on it. I always like to know each year kind of what to expect, and it depends on what team you get on, what openings they have up at the major league level. Let's go. Fun in all the gaps, huh? I'm going 2 this time. You won't.
The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired.
That's okay. I like being aggressive. But yeah, it depends. Like, if there's a not-so-great player on the major league team, obviously you're going to get called up earlier. It widely varies. We're 3 for 3 in the day so far, by the way. This is kind of exciting. But in this game, apparently, leveling up your batter and working on that battle pass stat line thing or whatever, getting those extra base hits, that sort of thing is a big part of it. So I do believe
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
We could oh my God, 4 for 4 on the day. 0 for 4 to 4 for 4. We'll take it. But I do believe we will be able to purchase some of those perks and archetypes out there just to kind of help aid us a little bit, just to keep things interesting. I'm not going to go out and buy all diamond stuff all at once, but I'm thinking maybe next episode we think about dabbling in the market a little bit, see what we can find. So should be interesting. Is that going to have enough on it? Nope. He's just going to trot his way all the way to the warning track. Second's going to tag up and get to third. He's going home.
And the runner from second is in to score.
Meanwhile, I'm still chilling here on first base. All right, I guess we could have been a bit more aggressive there. I'm definitely going to be taking off. Oh, he knows it. He knows we're going to be taking off. Dude, the team's looking good. That first game had me a little bit worried, but the team is looking solid here. Got a 5-0 lead. Go. Keep on running. Oh, we got to get back. Oh, that's out. That's out. Let's go. Let's go, squad. What is happening? 401-foot home run from Kevin Velasco. Hey, I was just talking crap about him in the last game. I probably shouldn't be, huh? Look at that. Absolutely worked. All right, top of the ninth. Our perfect game is on the line. Can we go 5 for 5? We got a 4-seam, a 2-seam, and a curveball. Here we go.
First offering on its way.
Low curve. A little bit early. Close.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on
Get
the
through.
side.
Oh my gosh, dude, it was so close.
And there are 2 away
A
now.
couple inches to the right, we would have made it through, but it's all right, man. 4 for 5 ball game. We got the win. Big time runs, big time teamwork. That was fantastic.
Well, I talked recently about this young player and how he had hit the skids a little bit, but it looks like he's righted the ship. I've got Carlos Pena on the pod today, and Carlos,
This is some clickbait ass
load off his mind that he's getting right at the
podcasting
plate.
right here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Just a huge relief when you finally get that hit. All of a sudden, things start to fall into place. That's why I tell you, this game is so mental that really, as soon as you get that hit that breaks the slump, they seem to start to come in bunches.
Yeah,
How
no,
mental
that's
is that? It doesn't even, you cannot even explain it, but it's the truth. It happened to me plenty of times, and one of the things that you have to get over is that pressure to break your slump. You have to stay process-oriented, but it's easier said than done. After that hit, trust me, things start to just fall into place.
Fans might not understand this, but it doesn't have to be a hard line drive or a home run that breaks you out of that slump.
That was just
A
4
little
singles.
Squibber has eyes, finds its way through, and all of a sudden you're feeling so much better when you come to bat.
That's precisely what I'm talking about. It doesn't even have to be good hitting. All you want is just that ball to drop so that it's just like, hey, I did not go 0 for 4 today. I went 1 for 4, 1 for 3, and
He's calling me
that alone really helps you to just get your mind back on track. It's so funny, but that's the way it is with pretty much every single player you speak to. They'll
That's
tell you a
life,
story
too.
like that. A bloop single, I'll take it any day.
You're going to have ups and downs, wins and losses. Seriously, though, I respect Ben. I like his podcast, but one bad game, oh my God, it's the end of the world. He's hit the skids. He's awful. Next game does well. Wow, he brought it back. That was a terrible drought. Here we go, baby. Game 3. Let's get it. Let's see if we can, turn that win-loss into a positive ratio here. And let's get after it. Here we go. Going to be batting 5th in the lineup, and it looks like we're going to have at least a couple of guys on. One guy. All right, we'll take it. Got a guy on second base, top of the first. We're up by 2. 4-seam curveball changeup at a 2-seam.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Woo! Waited on that curveball, not long enough, but made some good contact nonetheless. This is kind of an interesting stance for this pitcher here. He might have been able to get the runner there if he would have had an on-target throw, but he was a bit off. Threw it in the wrong spot. There it is. We'll take another one. Dude, to be honest, I feel like I'm seeing the ball really well today. I feel like you know, obviously that first game didn't work out very well, but I feel like I'm not getting too far ahead of myself. I'm not getting too excited. I'm not trying to, you know, kill every pitch that comes our way. We're just kind of waiting and doing our thing as it happens. So obviously a positive thing there. He's going to get walked, so that's going to put 2 men on. We still have a double play scenario here, but it looks like Kevin Velasco might end up getting walked as well. I think I'm going to try running again here.
The 3-1 pitch.
Good jump.
Double steal try here, but he won't have an opportunity to throw.
2 walks in a row. Bases are loaded. All right, here we go. This is where Matt Bierling should be coming in, but we got Joe Hudson. Is the pitcher really going to walk the bases loaded and then walk a run in? Dude, it's 4-0 in the first inning. Okay. 6-0, top of the second. Got a guy in second base. New pitcher here, obviously, Zach Groats. 2-seam knuckle curve splitter and a slider. Some interesting options here. We're going to have to be careful. A lot of off-speed stuff. Also got to watch out for that 2-seam. Yeah, this is going to be... It's going to be a tough guy to go up against. That 2-seam right there is what we wanted. That 2-seam was the one. Down 0-2, this is not looking pretty. Hang in there, though, Trev. That's low. 1-2 count. Here we go. Show them what you got, man. Just like you did in spring training. That's not what you look like in spring training. I'm you know, gonna be real with you. That it wasn't that good, but top of the fourth, dude. We've had 3 at-bats in 4 innings. This is outrageous. 2-seam knuckle curve splitter and a slider. Trying to get that guy on second home.
Here's the first pitch.
There it is. I don't think that's going to be enough to get him home, though. Oh, he's going to go for it. All right. Not bad. We'll take it. Another RBI to our name. I can appreciate that. In that situation, should we try to run to second? I don't know. I feel like might be able to, but it's also a little bit dangerous. Okay. Our stealing, our speed, our base running aggressiveness, all of it's been going up. Our stock's going up, baby. Every little thing like that matters. Every little piece that we can show top brass that they need to keep us in you know, in the program and moving up in the program is going to count. So we'll take that. Way to get around 9-0 in the top of the fourth.
As a pitcher, 2-strike RBI base.
Is there a 10-run rule in the majors? There kind of needs to be. You need to initiate some little league rules. New pitcher, Alex Schick. 4-seam, 12-6 curve, change up at a 2-seam.
Here's the first pitch.
Okay, so now I'm getting kind of excited because things are going well, things are heating up, and we're going to start chasing. So we got to be careful here. I'm in swing at every pitch mode. I've entered it. It's a mental space that I go where I just feel like I'm the Terminator, and no matter what the ball sends my way, what the pitcher sends my way, I feel like the Predator. I'm just like, here we go. Oh! Goodbye, Dirk Dingers! I was going to hold that for longer, but I don't want to lose my voice. And you put this dude in AAA? Y'all couldn't sign him. I would have worked for pennies. Pennies on the dollar. I would have taken a rookie contract for $2,000, a bus token, and an all-you-can-eat buffet. And you couldn't find that in your budget as a major league team. Come on, dude.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher
Come
to
on.
try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here.
Look at this. Your boy does it on both sides of the field. What do you want from me, Phillies organization? Give me a trade. If my agent calls me, sometimes the agent will call you and they'll ask you how you're feeling. I'm going to say, I just don't like the Phillies org. Because this doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Top of the 8th, no outs, got a guy on first base, 4-seam slider, 2-seam.
Next up, number 15.
Here we go.
It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
It's been a nice game for him, you don't say.
Strike 1.
Literally every game. Come on.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now.
Y'all are lucky. That would have been a
Lucky he got
pop-up.
a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after
Shoot.
seeing a
0-2
previous
count.
off-speed pitch.
The 0-2 home.
That's outside.
Lays off
That was closer than I thought it was going to be, but we'll take it. All right.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Checked. I went around.
And did he hold
I
up
went
in
around.
time?
It's all right.
A look
Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Absolute blowout, bro. I don't know what to say. We got to grow our hair out a little bit. We got to get ourselves some more, you know,
Took that great start.
perks or something. Our stats speak for themselves. We made a trip around the bases 3 times that game. Come on, dude. Where's Matt Vierling? Where? I don't think we're going to be able to search for him. We'd have to look through every team's depth chart. I'll see you guys later.